I will never go back to the Texas State Fair again in life, and I'm gonna tell you why. There were a few red flags that I feel like need to be addressed before you even consider going back. It was me, two of my sisters, Brandon, and my 2-year-old niece. The first red flag. So I'm walking in with my niece, I'm pushing her in the stroller, and I have on a crossbody bag, and I'm gonna show you which one it was. This is the bag that I had on, and I was honestly so occupied with my niece trying to get her in that I didn't even think about the fact that my bag hadn't been searched. So Brandon had tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, like, come back, you know, they need to search your bag. So I go back and I apologize immediately to security. I'm like, oh my gosh, I walked through, I forgot to let you guys search my bag. And she's like, oh no, you're fine, just go ahead and walk through. A place where there's children here, you're just gonna let me walk through. Then we're getting ready to leave because honestly the food was trash. Brandon is ahead of us looking for some pickles that I wanted, and he comes back, he runs back to us and he's like, they're shooting, we gotta go, let's go, get the baby, y'all come on, follow me, let's go this way. So literally everybody, there's like hundreds of people just bum rushing us. And my biggest fear was that my niece was gonna get like trampled. Thank God my sister just like yanks her up with the whole freaking stroller, and we're just running, like we are booking it to a safe place. We get to one of the stands and the guy's like, you guys, you shouldn't be worried, like they do this every year, there's no shooter here, don't worry. Don't worry. Not even 5 minutes later, somebody comes on the intercom and is like, yeah, there's an active shooter, find cover. The guy where we were standing under his booth, he tells us, you guys gotta go, everybody go, exit the fair, leave. We had to leave his booth and we're running again. Like there's another bum rush of crowd that runs again because the intercom said, yes, it's an active shooter. So then we get to the place by the haunted house. I do remember that specific spot. And we don't even know where to go. Like we're just standing there with this baby. It's all of us. Like we don't know what to do. We don't know where to go. Everything's blocked off. And the people that worked at the haunted house were just staring at us, literally staring at us. And so nobody is telling us what to do. There's no safety precaution. There's nobody. There's no security in sight. It's like ghost town with the exception of all of us running. We just start freaking out. Like we're wide out open in plain sight. We don't know where to go, what to do. So then the guy that works at the haunted house, he's like, oh, you guys come back here, we can make room for you. I'm like, really? Like this is a joke, right? So we go behind the haunted house and there's like dozens of people hiding there or whatever. But I'm like, this is honestly insane. Like you just stood here and watched us freaking out before you offered assistance or told us that we could come and hide. After hiding there about 15 minutes, a sheriff or some kind of officer comes in and he's like, you know, everybody's safe. We caught the guys. He said it was 2 guys. I guess it just doesn't sit right with me that there was no type of safety precaution. There was no structure. I literally walked in without getting checked and I'm just like, what is this? Like, it is literally so unsafe to go anywhere or do anything. Like, I had my entire family with me and our lives were in jeopardy. And it just doesn't feel good. It's like, oh my gosh, you literally can't do anything anymore. We met so many of our supporters yesterday and we just pray and hope and really pray that you guys were not affected and that you guys are okay, because honestly, I am so triggered and so irritable right now. It's really sad.